Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kim. If you're new here, I love all things luxe, especially Louis Vuitton, or that was the case until this. So today's video is all about my Murakami disaster. Yeah, you heard me right, disaster. I shared a video previously regarding the Murakami collection, the multicolored collection I'm talking about here, not the cherry blossom or the cherries. So I wanted the key clay, couldn't get my hands on the key clay, tried for the card holder, couldn't get the card holder, got the passport holder, love it, ordered the notebook on the 2nd of February of this year. It was due to be delivered between 2 and 11 weeks later. Bear in mind, Louis already have my £79 at this stage, and it's £79 or £790 or £7,900. It is the principle that Louis took my order, took my money, didn't fulfill the order when it was due between 2 and 11 weeks later. So that was bringing us till mid-April. No notebook appeared. I reached out. There is one allocated for you. It is on its way. 4 weeks later passed. Still no notebook. We're into late May here. Pressed again. One has been allocated. It will be sent before the 31st of May. No notebook. We are talking 18 weeks later. I press again and I am giving an email of notice that my order has been cancelled and that there was a system error that my order was taken. Now, rewind, 2nd of February, error, my order was taken. Wrong. Lies. Because I received lots and lots of updates in between that one notebook has been allocated for you. It is just taking time to get it through Europe to you. Now, bear in mind, I have had handbags that have been allocated in parts of Europe and they have been delivered within 48 hours to me. Like that in the past, so there was definitely a smoking gun. Whether I'm being lied to throughout the process or in the email, I am being lied to. The level of customer service has been horrendous, and I mean horrendous. I was allocated senior sales, clientele, executive, called Anna Sarah. I'll not reveal the surname. Again, did not fulfill the order, took the money, and did not provide me with accurate information. Now, I'm going to rewind. In fairness, Anna Sarah did not take the order. It was online took the order. In fairness, Anna Sarah was not the one who told me there has been one allocated at the first stage of complaint. She was probably the third, fourth person that my path had crossed with, and she was very good. She reached out, she gave me her WhatsApp, she provided me with the email, but then the cancellation email. It is a disgrace that a house like Louis Vuitton expect their customers to stay with them when they treat them this poorly. And as I said, it's not about £79 or £7,900. It is about treating your customers with respect. It is not taking advantage of them. It is not taking them for granted. It is providing an experience of a luxury house, whether it's £79 or £7,900. Will I buy from Louis again? Probably, because they're my favourite house. But would I expect better customer service? Yes, 100%. I worked in retail. It's not my forte now. I worked in retail. I was the customer service manager. I was allocated a customer service budget that when our product did not meet the standards of our clients, then we did our best to fill that gap. So whether it was the product had gone off or the quality had an issue with the quality, their policy was free refund plus a replacement product. That is what good customer service looks like. Whether it was for a bunch of £5 flowers or a bunch of £500 flowers, if this product did not meet the standard of the customer, regardless of fault, it was one product replacement, one full refund. Now, I am not after a full refund and a replacement product. Absolutely not. I know Louis aren't going to do that. They're not going to replace the notebook with another notebook and go, here's your money. And that's not what I'm after. What I am after is an experience. When I part with my money that I work damn hard for and I pass it over to a service or a business, I expect to get something in return for that. Now, I know I'm getting my full refund, but who's had the interest on that £79 for the past 18 weeks? They have benefited from having my money and not fulfilling the order, not living up to their end of the contract. And I am really, really frustrated by this. It's an element of fraud in my eyes because it's not the one order. You go onto YouTube and there is hundreds of people complaining about the Murakami collection and the downfall and the pre-orders and taking the money and then not fulfilling and then cancelling. And that was right from the get-goes of pre-order to release to post-release and purchases made after. So to me, there is an element of fraud. I don't know what can be done about it, but what I expected from Louis Vuitton was them to be honest, clear and coherent throughout the process. They weren't honest. It wasn't clear when I was getting my product, and they weren't coherent and answerable to their flaws and faults. A handwritten card in the post from the house apologising, that would have been acceptable. Bonus would have been a few perfume samples. We're really sorry. Thank you for your loyalty. Here's a little something. And that would just be the next step. I am so disappointed in Louis Vuitton. I love their product. I love their design. For me to just throw my hands up over £79 and say, no, I'm never shopping with them again, would be very immature of me, because I know I am going to shop with them again. I probably will put in a small leather good order or a handbag or something at some stage, because I do enjoy the product. But loyalty, customer service, it's a partnership. It goes hand in hand. If your customer's loyal to you, you should be loyal to them, and you should be providing the service of a luxury house standard. And sorry, Louis, you have really came down my estimation of customer service. It's been a horrendous customer service journey, and it has been over £79, which isn't going to break or the bank or anything. It was the experience, and that's what's broke the relationship. Louis Vuitton have failed in their delivery of good customer service. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I will insert the email that I received, and I am extremely frustrated, angry and disappointed at Louis Vuitton, and I have reached out to them again for follow-up, and they have yet to respond, and that is 48 hours later. So thanks very much for watching. Bye.